Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing another episode in my Create This Book 2 series, so as always, you can check out all of my other Create This Book 2 videos. I have a huge playlist. I can't even remember what episode we're on without looking at the title, so we are getting pretty far. As you can see, the book is getting pretty thick, so I'm going to be completing 4 different pages today, so let's get started. Alright, so the first prompt says create seasonal decor. So you're supposed to pretty much decorate this page according to the current season, and the current season is going back to school, so that is the theme. I got out this old Crayola marker box, and I cut out some of the things that I wanted to include on this page. So essentially this was going to just save me from the effort of drawing out all these things. So I cut out the markers on there, and then also just like the logo and stuff. I layered some loose leaf with some post-it notes and washi tape, just trying to make it look as back to school themed as possible. So I found this old sticky note with some random notes on it in my recycling bin, so I decided to also put that on there. And then I wrote back to school in one of the post-it notes with a red marker, added some drop shadows with this white Jelly Roll gel pen, and then just kind of kept on layering the page. These are always my favorite to do because I can just not really plan ahead, just kind of go with the flow. So I'm adding some more doodles here with some highlighters, some stars, and that is the completed page. It was really quick and easy to do, but I think it turned out very well.
Oh, I've never seen you act this way, so I came, booked a one-way to LA, gave up everything, paused my job and changed my name so I could prove to you, hey, what you told me was true.
And the next page that I completed has the prompt create a list of favorites. So I am a pretty avid reader, so I decided to do a list of my favorite books on here. So I'm just writing that out over here with some pen. I went to all the work of going through my Goodreads account and just figuring out lots of the 5-star books that I have enjoyed, and I'm just going to include those on here. This is not all of them because I could not fit that on this page, and I was kind of getting tired of figuring out all the Google images and like sizing them on the Word doc before printing. So this is what I have. For some of them, I decided to make little mini books because I thought that'd be super cute. So I'm just kind of folding up some paper to go on the inside of the books and doing that and covering it with packing tape. But I was not going to be doing that for all of them because that was just going to be way too much work. But on the page, I decided to just write out 5-star books, which you'll see I end up changing this later on because I didn't really like how it looked and I wanted these stars to be layered over top of the books. But then I went and glued on all of the pages or all of the book covers. This did take a while and it was kind of difficult to layer them properly so you could see all of the covers. But I also cut out some stars out of some yellow paper and glued those on. And then I wrote out all the names just because I thought that there was some blank space that needed to be filled. I'm just doing this with a black pen and I thought it added some extra little details. There's also some random doodles in the background just because I like things to look pretty maximalistic in all my artwork, so that's kind of why. So I think this is a really pretty page. I love how colorful it is and just reminds me of some of my favorite books ever. So yeah, that's how this one turned out. And up next is the prompt create a repurposing. So for this I got out some gum wrappers that I found in my garbage can and I decided to use those for the artwork. I didn't really have a plan going into this, so I just kind of played around with things and then I decided on making a little house because I thought that the gum, like little packaging parts the gum actually is, kind of looked like windows, so I glued those on and also incorporated some of these like craft paper post-it notes just to kind of make it look a little bit more obvious because it wasn't really looking like a house until I added like doors and windows and also some extra details with a black gel pen. And for the background, I wanted to keep it really simple, so I just did some basic line drawings of some like trees, flowers, some pathways and stuff like that. Added a little sun, some clouds in the sky, and a picket fence around the house. So it's definitely like not my all-time favorite page. It's a little bit boring in my opinion, but that's totally okay. And like the blue one doesn't really look like a house, so there's that. But anyways, that's how this one turned out.
Take us back to before we grew up, before our problems blew up. We really needed that, hey, you heads up.
And for the last page, I got out this binder of some random childhood artwork so you can enjoy my quick flip through of this. There's some interesting pieces in there, but that brings me to this prompt, which says create a recreation. So I was looking for some type of artwork that I made in my past to recreate in this page. So I went with these cute little robots because I haven't really drawn much for robots in the past, like 10 plus years. So I thought this was a great opportunity. So I cut those guys out and I am placing them on the page. I also packing taped over because I had originally done this with oil pastels and that was just kind of getting everywhere. So that packing tape just kind of helped to seal everything in. And then on the other side, I've got this piece of white scrapbook paper to redo all of these robots. I didn't want to do oil pastels because it's messy and I didn't feel like getting them out. So I just drew these out with a black marker, and then later on I'm going to use my Crayola Super Tips to color them in to kind of make them look a little bit more updated, but still generally in the same colors because I thought the colors were nice. Just like the execution was a little bit rough in some places, but that's also because it was oil pastels. I think I learned how to draw these robots in like this random art book or something. And I probably did this when I was like maybe 10, 8, somewhere in there, I'm not really sure. But I definitely didn't make up this idea because I remember seeing all these different robots somewhere. So I don't know where I found this idea, but they're cute regardless. On the page where I made the new robots, I put a green background just to make it look a little bit different. And then I wanted to put the general year on both pages, because I don't know when I did this. I'm saying that I did it in 2010, but like honestly, who knows? And then 2022, obviously, on the new page. And then that is how this one turned out. I think it's really cute. And as you can see, also on the old page, side, 2010 page, the edges are kind of in the shape of the robot's arms and legs to make it look a little bit different. And yeah, I think this page turned out really well. And that concludes today's video of this episode in my Create This Book 2 series. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know which of the 4 pages was your favorite in the comments. I would love to chat. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Life's like a paper plane, don't steer the way. You're told no more